Well, good morning, and we're back with another episode of Stardew Valley. So, first thing I'm going to do is, before I do anything else, I'm going to change these music. It's just a little too loud. Sounds okay, but I definitely noticed last episode I was having to kind of yell over this. So let's see whether tomorrow will be another nice and beautiful sunny day. The fortune teller, I don't really know what the point is. This is another farming attempt, tell you to get a scarecrow. It's sorry that I just kind of fly through those things, but again, I don't want to have you guys have to... Oh, let's see. Someone lost their favorite axe. Return it ASAP. Robin gets some money. I will accept that quest. And I just have to find the axe. It's, let's see. South of Marnie's Ranch. Now, where is Marnie's Ranch? Let's see. I always have to refer back to the, let's see, I think maybe that's, okay, so it's probably somewhere in this vicinity. I bet it's down here. I bet that is, just because that's really far and inconvenient out of the way. And it's only fair that, you know, for me to find it, I'd have to go a little bit further. So let's get over all the crops watered real quick. I got some various cauliflower plants, as well as some beans. Now, I don't know if walking on the plants is bad for them, but I'm just going to do it and see what happens, because there's no way I'll ever find out that it's bad unless I do it. So it sounds like actually a really bad life lesson. Don't do that. Don't apply that to life. It's not advisable. You should probably be more cautious than that. But since it's a video game, plants, I think I'm willing to take some risks here. And it looks like we have some fresh beans here. Now, I planted some beans there because they actually are kind of cut and coming in. Like with the cauliflower and other stuff, you get a single harvest for them. But for the oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. For the beans, they actually keep coming back. So it's a better investment in the long run. Again, they're expensive and they take 10 days to grow, so it is a while. But anyway, let's go see if we can't find where this axe is. I bet it's somewhere down here, south of the ranch. Now I know Robin's house is up kind of northeast of where I am. So let's see if we can't find it. I'm gonna run down to where the sewer is first. Hopefully it's not like, you know, you'd think that if you're out in the woods chopping wood, you wouldn't lose your axe. Of all the things that you could theoretically lose, you can see there's a nasty sewer here. You can just kind of walk in some toxic waste there. Let's see. Okay, so not there. So we're going to be searching for this axe. It's got to be somewhere around here. And hopefully while we're out, we can... Is that it? Maybe? That's just a stone. Okay. Nothing of any value there. Some birds that need to mind their own business. Now, I know you can actually hoe up some of the ground here, but I don't know if you can actually plant things out here. And there's not really a purpose to. I mean, your farm is pretty huge. It's a big farm, so we can explore some of this wilderness out here and maybe find something for the morning. That would be a good goal. There is a old abandoned house out here, which again, I don't think we can enter. And I would be interested to actually go in there and see what's up. We might be too far over to the west of, again, Let's see if I can't fish something out there. Let me line it up. Perfect. So this fishing minigame is hard. I found myself yesterday really focused on it. Got a new record length sunfish, and we can drop some... Oh, let's just put those together. Okay. Well, that little bubbles we saw must have been that sunfish. Okay. So nothing really useful came of that, though. Definitely need to run back to the house and sell some of this stuff. I just realized, oh, hey. Oh, a little pathway there. I'm sure that leads to something awesome at some point in time. Now there is a little wizard's hut out here as well somewhere. Oh, where could it be? Yeah, so I think we're just too far out of the middle of nowhere. Let's run back to town. It'd be nice to have like a horse or something like this that we could ride back home. But no luck so far, so there's all sorts of trees out here. I don't know where she could have been using that axe. Oh, huh, this is sketchy. I wonder if we can get back further that way. Again, with all of these kind of games, there's always, you know, hidden treasures and various things. So, hey there, how's it going? Okay, well, I'm not really that much of a stranger. Again, I'm the one new person in this town in the past, like, month, or longer than that, really, probably. I'm not sure how long ago it was before the last person moved into Stardew Valley, but it was a Stardew, right? Stardew, yeah. Having word-finding difficulties, you know, standard, like neurologic problems, not an issue. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell some of the stuff that we got. That's part of the reason our inventory is so full, is that I've been negligent in selling things. So I don't know why I sold the fiber. Again, that's probably not that valuable. Bug meat, acorns you can get a decent amount of money for. The green algae as well. Well, that's one thing we can do. If we can run by the lazy blacksmith and get those geodes open before the day turns over, that would make at least today not be a complete waste. Again, looking for that axe has been not terribly productive. So let's go drop off these geodes, talk to the mayor. The saloon can get pretty lively at night. Right. Okay, let's see if anything's at Pierre's. That was one other thing we can do. There's a festival on the 13th, so we... Hello, Abigail. Apparently her dad is a bad cook, and he's going to cook dinner tonight, and she's not happy about that. So let's get some... Let's see. Potatoes take 6 days, take 12 days. We have 12 days left in the month, so I think we can put the investment in these. Okay, so we got 12 of those, and let's get some parsnips to... Oh, crap. Oh no. Oh no, I just sold one of those back. Crap, and I sold it for a, well, that was no good. Not only did I accidentally sell it back to him, but I sold it back to him for a loss. We don't have any money now, which was a terrible mistake on my part. So let's go plant these cauliflower. I mean, we'll have more money tomorrow, but this game is definitely one where you have to invest a little bit to get things, to get a return on your investment. And I found my strategy has been to buy the more expensive crops. And you could make an argument that get some cheap crops like the parsnips. They're like 20 or 40 bucks a piece, and they get a pretty quick turnaround. But your return on investment per dollar spent, it really, it's just basic cauliflower economics. So I'm sure there's a course on that somewhere. Let's plant some of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. You can see my very poorly designed, kind of scraggly plot of stuff there. No real rhyme or reason to it. A little bit ADD. That's how I'm going to have my farm be. And that's one thing you guys might not have noticed as well. The farm's name is Adipose Farm. Adipose, of course, adipose tissue is fat tissue. You grow food on a farm, food makes you fat. So it just seemed appropriate to name it such. Although it's not like we're growing, hamburgers or anything yet. But we'll work on that as well. Alright, so it's getting later in the day. We don't have any money to spend, nothing else that we really need to accomplish. So, other than finding a dandelion for our spring collection. So if you, hello, let's see. She's going to organize her clothes and throw out last year's styles to make room for new ones. That is incredibly wasteful, ma'am. I would recommend you reconsider your lifestyle choices. She could at least donate them or something. She's just gonna take a truckload of of all those clothes and just toss them. That's wasteful. So I'm gonna, well, oh, let's see. We can say hi to another friend. Demetrius, he is the scientist of the town. Alright. No more playing around. It's time to kill those last few slimes and become a member of the Adventurers Guild. Again, I don't know what benefits, if any, that membership carries, but we can certainly get down a few flights here. So I'm going to focus on trying to find a way down. Again, I think it's you hit random rocks and eventually you find one that will let you go down. I don't know if it's predetermined when you get down here where it's going to be, or if you just have to get lucky. We'll find out. So we're on level, I guess, 11 right now. So we're a long way from 40. If we could find another. Now I believe the stairwell was back here last time. I think it changes every time you load the level. Oh, maybe not. That's kind of where it was. So we're on 12 right now. Some of this copper ore. So you can actually take the copper and smelt it and, earn things from that. Which is a... Come on. Alright, come at me, bro. Come on. Okay. So, at least the slimes are pretty easy to get rid of. So, okay, for this one, this must be some of the levels I think are scripted and some of them aren't. Because for that one, we actually didn't even have to dig it up. We already had the place open. Now, this is the place we were when we turned around. So we have not gotten below this level, which I believe is 13. I want to say every maybe 5 or so, there should be a place for us to... Oh, get out of here before that guy comes after me. Now, I think you can kill... Yeah, so I just killed that guy with my scythe. So you can actually do some damage with your standard farm tools. Again, there's not much point in... This guy is annoying. I guess he's not that actually hard to kill if you just time it right. He does a decent amount of damage to me, though. There we go. Okay. Other than... oh, excuse me. Sorry. I've had a little bit of a cold recently, which is part of why my first 10 days or so of the game have no recording over top of them, and which is why they are not available for your viewing pleasure yet. And so, just about out of energy. Do I have any food with me? Got some white algae, which is really slimy. Starting to feel exhausted. Getting close there. Let's see if I can't find the 5, 3, 1. Okay, we're at 1 energy right now. I think that makes now a good time to head back up. So we're going to have to leave the mine. I think for us to get down to the next lower level, we'll have to actually bring supplies with us. One thing you can do is you can actually craft different items. So there's the field snack, gives you 45 energy and 18 health, which is pretty close to the ratio we probably need to bring our energy back up. So that needs an acorn, a maple seed, and a pine cone. And a sturdy ring, which could also help us out a little bit, but we don't have anywhere near the right supplies there. I'm getting the impression that maybe we should hold on to some of these various supplies we're finding here. Again, the need for money is real, so it's very tempting to sell these things, but perhaps stockpiling some stuff and just selling crops would be a better long-term strategy. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's get back towards the... Oh, special events happening. Looks like this is the village, like, hermit is stealing some trash, okay, from the very grumpy guy. He's grumpy. I forget what his name is. George. Grumpy George. So there's some filthy varmints, raccoons, is what he's blaming it on. Alright. yeah, I'll be sure to scare those raccoons thoroughly. Except they're a human who sounds like starving, unfortunately. Poor guy. Linus. He's a likable hermit. He might have some sort of hot, fresh food in the cans. Yeah, well, that's reasonable. He's scavenging. Well, this is a tough, moral injunction here. It is disgusting, but I'm not going to tell him that. It is illegal, but it is a shame for it to go to waste, and he should get a job, but it might not be that simple. Again, he is kind of a poor guy. I'm torn here. I'm definitely not going to tell him it's disgusting. That's a little bit too judgmental. You got to teach a man to fish, right? So, while it is a shame for the food to go to waste, he really shouldn't be eating out of the trash can. He should get a job. That also sounds very judgy. Again, I don't want him to be leeching as well. But he probably should be doing something with his life. Let's see. Oh, now I feel like a jerk. Oh well. Good. Alright, well, I feel a little... Okay, he's going straight to the saloon. Poor guy. Let's see. Maybe the saloon will hire him or something? That'd be great. There, Gus is a good guy. Ooh, the zucchini fritter sounds pretty good, actually. There you go. Heartwarming. All the feels. Such a much better outcome. There we go. So, let's head on home. I think it's time to call it a day here. But I think we've learned a valuable lesson today. I don't know what that lesson is, but I'm sure there's something to learn from Mr. Linus and Mr. Gus and George. Maybe it's don't rummage through trash. Maybe it's that zucchini heals all wounds. I don't know. Again, I'm not a philosopher here. Just calling it how I see it. All right. Well, I think it's time to call it a night and head back and get some sleep and wait for some cauliflower to sprout. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and until next time, see you later. Oh, before I go, one thing I almost forgot. There is this nice little, I can't see the top of it, but there's this nice little summary for the day of how much money you get. So you can actually break it down by what you sold and what money you got from it. Acorns give you a little bit of money there. So probably worth keeping these in the future. Same for the quartz, most likely. The sap I have no use for, but it's dirt cheap. And you get 40 coins for a bean, which is not that much, but I guess they make up for it in the long run. Alright, see you later.